All right. Hopefully, we are all synced and live now here this morning. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Safrianna Lughna, the Queer Spirit Guide. In case we haven't met before, I am a licensed trauma therapist turned transformational mentor, speaker, CEO, and druidic priestess. And I have been participating this past week in an 11-day visibility challenge with Samia Phoenix. And today marks day 5 of this challenge. And I have been working on my fear of showing up and sharing my offers and sharing what I do and how I support people. I've realized that I'm scared to share my books and just be visible in the things that I have to offer to the world that are something beyond free. So that has been part of my big awakening over here. And today, to continue to move past this fear, I want to talk to you about one of my favorite signature offers, my reawakening rituals. So, uh, I am I'm just really pleased, satisfied, soul aligned to be at a place in my life where the offers that I craft and the offers that I'm maintaining are really, really in alignment with me. And Reawakening Ritual was actually one of my very first offerings that I crafted as I formally left my trauma therapy career. I have since, of course, gone back into being a trauma therapist, but when I was on my sabbatical and I was taking a break from clinical work, my reawakening ritual was the offer that I started to put out there. And it's what it is, if you're not familiar, is a 90-minute one-on-one session with me. And the reawakening ritual is meant to help you, if you're standing at a threshold, really move into this next way of being and have a touch point to kind of literally reawaken your spark and realign. So if you're curious about this, it is a conglomerate of all of the things that I do. I brought in my shamanic training, my druidic priestess training, my tarot and oracle reading, energy work. I'm a Reiki master. Some of my soft skills developed in therapy and gently navigating shadows, coaching, all of that mindset work, affirmations, EFT tapping, all of it is available in a reawakening ritual. And the way that we do it is I actually have you do a survey so you can tell me the important spiritual traditions and practices for you so we can really make it according to you. And that's what I love about it. It's like it's a offer that is simple and bite-sized, and for people who want to maybe experience my magic or they want to re-dip back in. It's actually one of those services I recommend about once a year just for a recalibration. And it's, part energy clearing, part intuitive guidance, part strategic planning for how you're moving forward in your life. And there's something so magical about these rituals. I have seen a client literally let go of generational trauma and like a big thing she was holding on to in her family that was really hurting her. I have seen clients come forward with a deep trauma that has been holding them back for so long and have it be witnessed and then gently worked with and alchemized so they can walk away from that session feeling really, really rejuvenated. I have seen people feel more themselves and feel like they have more permission to be, who they are and stand in the power of their truth in the world. And so these sessions, even though they're only 90 minutes, are super potent because it brings not only what my client needs and wants and is longing for, but it also brings all of my skills to the table and my intuition. And I just love it. It's such a great way for people to kind of get to know that medicine, the medicine of me and their own medicine. So if you're at a transition point and you feel like you need energetic support, if you are curious about working with me, but you are not ready for a longer commitment, if you want a really quick but powerful intervention that is really going to kind of get you back on your path and feeling excited to be who you are, the reawakening ritual is for you. Now, the reawakening ritual is actually how I kick off my Seasons of Soul program. So it's lumped into that. And if anyone ever does a reawakening ritual with me and then they move on and they want to do Seasons of Soul, I'm happy to credit that back in their program price, right? Because it's a very important entry point and initiation, honestly. So if you're ready to release old patterns and you want to start something new from a really clear, aligned state, maybe reach out for a reawakening ritual. They're so fun to me because I can't even begin to word to you exactly what they do, except that they are so unique to each individual client. And they follow a framework. I love frameworks, and essentially they follow a 5-step framework. I'm just going to share it with you really quick because you can do this on your own. Like, this framework is absolutely something you can do on your own. But if you want that support, I developed this framework to help. So we work on releasing whatever is holding you back. We relax, so we get your body and your nervous system in a more receptive state. Not hypnosis. I'm not a hypnotherapist. I don't do that. But breath work, energy work to allow you to relax. And then we remember part of your soul's calling. We remember prompts and reflections that you wrote into your blueprint to remember how to step into your purpose. We reignite that passion, that spark, that will to you to drive towards what you are really illuminating in your life at this time. And then we recommit, we make that plan for how you are going to move away from the session and actually integrate this into your life, because that is the most important part. So I'm going to just shuffle my deck here because I want to pull a card for those of you who might not be sure if a reawakening ritual is for you, to just know what is available in these sessions. And let's just see what the cards have to say. So I'm pulling from the Starseed Oracle. And again, I love these reawakening rituals because they're so unique. Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So if you are on the fence about a reawakening ritual or you're considering it, this is the result of it. You will walk away with more permission to share your song in the world, to be the frequency of who you are here to be. Because this is what I love to do. I love to dive deep and help people explore parts of their blueprint, explore parts of their subtle design, explore parts of their purpose, their mission for why they came here to Earth. And our whale and orca elders are our incredible ancient elders who go with the flow of the universe. And that is part of what you might need to be remembering, is how to go with your own flow within the universe. So again, if you have been like, I want to work with Safrianna, but I'm not sure how, or I want a bite-sized taste, reawakening rituals are a great way to get to know me, for me to get to know you, and for us to have a kickoff point. They're great as just literally, some people come to me for these once. We have the session once, they have great results, and they're like, okay, cool. That's what I needed from you. I'm happy if someone works with me once or if they work with me for years. These are really fun though, for people that are looking for a gift for themselves, for that bridging that gap or transitioning through that liminal space. They're really, really fun. For that in particular. So if that's you, I would love to support you. You can go over to my tidycal.com/Safrianna, and you can find all of my booking links. I'll also make sure after I'm done being live that I post the one specifically for reawakening below, but that is literally tidycal.com/Safrianna/reawaken. And that is the URL for that. So don't hesitate to go check that out if it's calling to you. Otherwise, I do think this visibility challenge is making it easier to talk about the things that I do. So yay, it's working. Oh, and I know if you're watching this, if you're reading the transcript, if you are in my audience, you are a person that really wants to stand in the power of you, who you are, and shine your light. And I'm here to be a beacon and an example of that. And being human is challenging. And we have so many fears that come up, so many shames, and so much worry about being disappointed or letting others down. So you are not alone in this. I see you, I believe in you, and as always, I'm cheering you on, my friend. So until next time, I'm Safrianna Lughna, the Queer Spirit Guide, and if I can support you, don't hesitate to reach out. Bye for now.